IIRF தரவரிசையில் தேசிய அளவில் 23வது இடம் பிடித்துள்ள கல்வி நிறுவனம் ஸ்ரீ முத்துக்குமரன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, மாங்காடு, சென்னை.
సామజవర గమనా నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుకు చెప్పతగునా. I got 500 rupees and I sang one song, and then after that people kept asking me to do more and more shows as a singer. I did around 500 shows as a singer along with studying in college. The same actors were like, what happened to you? Suddenly, the second time you're doing this scene, you did it so well. First time you were horrible. Now you did it so well. Because, you know, I'll tell you, some characters I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm picking up men.
Good to done this.
That was the boldest role I've done till date, and I was very scared about it. For me, if I'm... in real life, I hate smoking and I hate people who smoke around me. But I am smoking in one movie, and so, you know, there's
completely
no
different shade of
but
your
for me,
personality.
when I do it, dining is so boring. You have to sit properly with that fork, and then to cut, or I want to eat it straight away like that. But then you have to pretend to cut that thing properly with the left hand.
சினிமாவோட நேயர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். இந்த கான்வர்சேஷன் நான் எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போறேன் நீங்களே பார்த்துக்கலாம். In this episode of Cinemoid Celebrity Conversation, we have a bold and gorgeous Shraddha Das with us. Vanakkam and welcome.
Vanakkam.
So actually, I wanted to introduce you have been doing a long journey.
Yes.
You started as a media journalism student.
Yes.
And then you have been started as a career as a singer.
Yes.
Then you become an actress.
Yes.
It's
You've
been a
done
long
your research well.
Yeah, thank you. We'll go for that singer, Shraddha. Okay. So, how the journey of started as a singer?
So I'm from a Bengali family, and everybody sings in a Bengali. Whether it's a birthday or any function, everybody sings. So my mother sings, my father, my brother, my aunts, everybody sing.
Okay.
Even today, if we have a function, they have a mic, karaoke, speaker, tabla, everything.
Oh.
So my mother used to always push me to sing again and again.
In every function?
Yeah, till today. And I hate it actually.
Okay.
Because all relatives are there and she's like, you have to sing. I'm like, I'm not a child anymore. Then she'll pinch me and all, you're not singing, I'm telling you to sing and all of that. I'm like, okay, I'll sing. So that has been the thing. So she basically, in my college time only, she put me on a stage where people were singing and everything. It was a professional show.
Okay.
I got 500 rupees and I sang one song. And then after that, people kept asking me to do more and more shows as a singer. Okay. I did around 500 shows as a singer, along with studying in college.
Okay.
And I used to do anchoring also because I had done broadcast journalism training.
Yeah.
So I used to anchor and sing 3 hours of shows. So I went to make a music album, and then Devanand, who's a legendary actor, he saw my pictures for the album, and then he cast me as a heroine.
Yeah.
And then from there, the journey started.
Great. That we know that you have been doing a long stage shows.
Yeah, I went with Devishri Prasad sir. No, I went to America for 45 days. So I sang around 20 Telugu songs over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard Tamil songs at any time? At any
few
situation?
One song I remember, Filmfare, I was performing. Main hu, that song I know a little bit. Yeah, that one I remember.
Wow. We saw you on the trailer that you were capable of doing all the stunt sequence and everything. But
yeah,
the thing
it's a serious role actually.
Yeah. You playing as a psychiatrist, right?
Yes.
So already you did a journalist song. So when you perform like a psychiatrist, what are the preparation you had it in this film?
So people don't know that while I was working in movies, I also got a degree in psychology apart from that.
Okay.
So this was a very easy role for me because I have studied psychology, like I have a degree in it, and journalism. And I'm an investigative psychiatrist.
Okay.
So this role was very easy. But there is this movie called Conjuring, in which there are those two doctors, right? So my role is something like that, where I'm basically answering all the questions. Meaning every time, for a few minutes, something or the other happens in the movie. Horror situations or whatever. And she's also treated the villain. So I treat emotional disorders of people. I identify them, like if it's schizophrenia or any kind of problem, I identify that. So I also treat the villain who's very, very violent.
Okay.
And I'm just handling all the situations. So no matter what is the situation, people can react however, but I have to always be in super control and matured, and say in a scene where they are screaming and shouting and horror, like you get scared, but I have to be like subtle about everything. And plus, Mahendran is the co-actor, and he's a very subtle, brilliant actor. So I had to keep up to his level of acting and all of that.
So when you turn back your career graph, I think 2008 was your first film, right? Telugu, Tamil.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 14 years. How could you remember the first shot you happened?
So I shot for a, I think, Hindi film first called Lahore, which won 4 national awards. I played a Pakistani psychiatrist in that. Again, physiotherapist, psychiatrist of the Pakistani team. I played a Pakistani girl in it. And again, that character was nothing like how I am in real life. So they are, those girls are very, they'll sit like that properly. They'll speak with like, a lot of, very different. Like I'm a Bombay girl who's, like full of life and all of that. And they are, the way they sit, the way they talk. Pakistani girls have a very different style. Even if they eat, they will eat with so much grace and everything. So it was very tough for me. So they used to tell me to be in a salwar kameez all the time, sit and get up, so that naturally I start becoming like that.
Okay.
But when I first time did a scene, I think it was with all these actors, Saurabh Shukla, Farooq Sheikh, Ashish Vidyarthi. I was alone, only girl. Sabyasachi Chak. These are very veteran actors.
Okay.
My God, I was very scared. I think I did very badly. Okay. And luckily, that scene, they didn't like, not because of me, they didn't like the shoot. So they reshot it.
Okay.
So by the time I went to do that again, I had already done 7 films in South.
Okay.
Because the movie took a long time. The same actors were like, what happened to you? Suddenly, the second time you're doing this scene, you did it so well. First time you were horrible. Now you did it so well. So over the movie scenes, I started learning.
Okay.
But first time I was very bad. Like I used to think if I have to cry now, full from morning, I would be sad only. And I would I would not let anybody come near me. I have to be sad, I have to cry today. By the time the shot would come, nothing would happen.
Okay.
Today I can cry just like this.
Wow.
Spontaneously. But that time I didn't understand anything.
Okay. Experience makes you made perfect, become perfect.
I feel that, no matter how many schools you go to, you will only learn in a movie. Even if it is a commercial movie, even if you are doing a glamorous role, even if you are doing 10 commercial, you will only learn as with your movies and your life experiences.
Okay.
Your life experiences will give you a memory bank. That memory bank, like I said, I can cry like this, I can laugh like this. Okay. So that bank, I have stored it. And when I need it, I use it.
Oh, nice. You have came across many of the characters, mostly which is close to you, something like that. It may happen. But the thing
actually, most of the characters I've done are so crazy
that
they are not close to me at all.
But it's very few might be you can connect with it, right?
Very few. Because, I'll tell you, some characters I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm picking up men.
Good to that.
That was the boldest role I've done till date, and I was very scared about it.
Okay.
But see, like, you see actors like
Arya
Nawazuddin.
only you done a lovable, that loving
chewing gum wala, cute one. That I relate to that. But most of the characters, I'm nothing like. But I feel like whatever is the character, emotion is the same.
Okay.
Right? Like every person laughs.
Okay.
It's a psychiatrist will also laugh, cry, have emotions.
Okay.
The Guntur Talkies Revolver Rani will also have emotions, but different kinds of emotions.
That is the first time the heroine
is picking up the hero. But I am inspired from actors like Nawazuddin, Pankaj Tripathi, who have done what not kind of roles.
Okay.
So every time I know that in South cinema, actors maintain a particular image and, they feel like they should be like this because audience feels that if you are drinking in a movie, you're drinking in real life, which is not wrong even if you are. But they connect with that image. But throughout my 14 years of my career, I never bothered.
Oh.
Because I come from Bombay and over there, people really don't care about that image. Like if you see most actors, even if a Ranveer Singh, everybody is doing so much. Even Deepika in Cocktail was like a full-on party girl and all. So that way, from that time itself, I never thought about these things that, what will the audience think about me? Because for me, if I'm in real life, I hate smoking and I hate people who smoke around me. But I am smoking in one movie, and so there's
completely
no
different shade of your
But for me, when
personality.
I do it, then I do it with conviction. That if I am doing it, then I will do it like a pro over there.
Oh, nice. Actually, how long it took to understand the script and understanding the value of yourself?
See, when I was a new person from Bombay, struggling actor. At that time, you don't think all this. You feel like whatever chances you get, take it. Tell me, if I'm a new girl from Bombay, if I get a chance to work in an Allu Arjun movie, will I say no?
Definitely.
Will you say no?
No.
Nobody will say no. And that movie gave me a lot of popularity.
Yeah.
I mean, today, no matter how many movies I've done, I've
Still
done a movie with
Shanti.
Nawaz
Everyone is
Uddin.
Shanti. Identify you as Shanti,
Yes.
right?
Even if I go to an airport toilet also, na, hey, you're Arya 2, Shraddha Arya 2, Shraddha Arya 2, Shraddha Das Arya 2. That is my surname. Second, even Bombay. So people know me from the dubbed movies of those popular films.
Okay.
Where I feel like, oh my god, I've acted so badly. What is this? Like that, I think. But they like me in that. So I'm thankful for that also.
Okay.
Help me with a teacher next time if I do any Tamil.
Oh, you want to? You searching for a teacher? Tamil
I mean,
teacher.
I fully learn properly anything.
Okay, 1 second.
You teach me.
Okay, yeah. Do I look like teacher, right? No,
Now you
fine.
are. Little.
For the interview itself, I'm preparing for you. I can get it.
Brilliant research you've done.
Yeah, then I must be a good teacher, right?
Yeah.
Then I will be your teacher. So I'll go for a segment. I give you 2 options. You have to choose one among. Okay. Saree or swimsuit.
Sari.
Saree.
Yes.
Wow, nice. Pushpa 2 or Arya 2?
Arya 2.
Arya 2. Have you watched Pushpa 1?
Yes, I've watched Pushpa.
Okay, how's the experience? I mean, you have been long period of time. Arya 2 has been done. After that, Pushpa came.
I felt very happy for Allu Arjun because even during Arya 2, I have always said openly that he's my favorite actor. I'm not a diplomatic person at all.
Okay.
And in Arya 2 also, he played this. That time also, it was an amazing role at that time.
Okay.
So when he did this, I was feeling very proud, yeah, because during Corona, I went to see the movie on a Monday in the evening in a house full theatre.
Okay.
With the other Hindi movies going without any crowd. And I'm sitting in a Pushpa theatre with people whistling and screaming in Hindi. I was feeling very proud that I'm a small part of South films.
Great. Actually, glad to know that in recent times, apart from Bollywood films, South Indian films are hitting. I mean, box office hitting.
Yeah. That's what.
That was the
Vikrant Rona also. I was seeing these big posters everywhere, and that also did very well.
And KGF,
I felt so happy and proud. It feels like you feel like in your house when somebody does well, like your child does well, or your mother does well, or your father. You feel like, arey, my person. Like that. It feels.
Hope you must be in. You will be in Arya Pushpa 2. Who knows?
That I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe it will
God
happen.
knows.
Yeah. நடந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். And this one actually I will go for a segment. After that, before that, the bunny private account, it was getting.
No,
actually, I searched. You are the private account post random shit without thinking. Actually, I searched. You will be there in that list. Actually, but you weren't there, right?
I am not answering this question at all. I have no idea.
Actually, I thought that only that 289 followers. You must be in, but you didn't. You aren't. Okay.
No comments.
Another thing is roadside eats or fine dining. You prefer
Roadside.
roadside. Any famous
Pani puri and all,
favorite
yaar.
food?
Pani puri.
Pani puri.
Chaat, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tasted
Fine
Chennai?
dining is so boring. You have to sit properly with that fork and then to cut. I want to eat it straight away like that. But then you have to pretend to cut that thing properly with the left
have to
hand,
look
right
everywhere.
hand. It now best is fine. Straight eat freely. I like being free while eating.
Okay. Have you ever tasted Chennai food? Street
No,
food?
tell me what should I eat in Chennai?
Oh, lot of foods are there actually.
Like what is the special? Not dosa idli, huh? Bas.
Biryani. Chinese
Only biryani.
No.
Something else tell me.
Okay, Saugarpet pona, you can eat lot of sweets
I
and
like
lassi.
sweets. Okay.
Jalebi and all there. It was very famous in Saugarpet. Okay.
Okay.
So you can eat
Saugarpet.
Saugarpet. In buttermilk, you have the very famous buttermilk in there in Thiruvanmiyur beach. So these are the food item. You have food hub. You can try it. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll remember Saukar Pete.
Actor or a journalist? Which one? Actress or journalist?
Actor as of now. Later in life, I would want to be doing. I want to be a news anchor in a big channel.
Wow.
Later.
Great.
I did get offers from really big channels,
Okay.
but I haven't done it. As of now, I'm doing acting.
நியூஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்திருப்பாங்க பசங்க வீட்டை
I
விட்டுட்டு.
want your job. I will take your job.
ஓகே எல்லாரும் நம்ம இடத்த காலி பண்றதுக்கு everybody used to do. Okay, we're going to play like it's all kind of rapid fire. We're going to play.
Oh,
okay.
God. Nobody's played a rapid fire with me ever.
Okay.
And I'm such a like blunt person. I'm scared now. Okay.
Ayyo.
I'm not diplomatic at all. Ready?
What's your first film?
Sidhu from Srikakulam.
First film watched alone in theater.
Alone? Why alone?
You never tried?
Watching alone? I can't remember.
But you did, right? You did.
I have gone to see alone lot of movies.
Yeah.
I can't remember. English.
Oh, English. Wow, nice.
Alone.
First trip, where? First trip in your life.
I did a solo trip for the first time in my life to Bali and Budapest in the last 2 years, 2-3 years.
Okay, super nice.
I've never gone alone till today, but I went.
But you had a good experience. You had a good time with yourself.
Because my parents don't let me go anywhere alone. Even for shooting, I have somebody with me all the time.
Okay.
Foreign country, so forget it. So what I didn't tell my parents. I reached the country and then told them.
Nice. எங்க டெக்னிக் இங்க வந்திருக்கேன்.
Now what they'll do?
Nothing they can't do anything. Yeah. And then final thing is, if you conclude that conversation, definitely you are a very good singer. People want to know, Tamil audience will love this singing of yours. So one of favorite song.
Who's the hero? Who's the hero? Enter Paro, Amy Firo, Tata Tise, Tandavamlo, Vide, Vide, Janche Zoro, Sahasala, Maru Peru, Gunde Chire, Vegamaina Arrow, na 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 na, Ledule tomorrow, bang, kaboom, na 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 na. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? No, no, no. I'm forgetting the lyrics. I should sing another song.
Actually, nice. Andrea's Pushpa song, you have heard it. Have you heard it in Tamil version? You try for it. You can try. Yeah, give it a try.
I can sing some other. Tell me some other songs which are famous in Telugu, Tamil. I can sing that.
Andrea, it was. நம்ம ஃபேமஸ் பாட்டுடா சொல்லுங்கடா.
దీపై పైన మాటలులే
அதுதான்டா என்ன தமிழ்ல கார்த்தி நான்மகன் அல்ல பையா சாங். 3 2 1 ஆக்ஷன்.
నీ కలని పటకు వదలనవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు, ఆ చూపులు నల్లా తొక్కుకు వెలకు దయలేదా అసలు, నీ కలకి కవాలి కాస్తాయే కటుకలా నా కలలు, నువ్వు నులుముతుంటే ఎరగ కంది చిందేనే సెగలు, నా ఊపిరి అగిరి ఉయలలుగుతూ ఉంటే ముంగురులు, నువ్వు నిటిస్తే ఎలా నిటు చవటే నిష్ఠురపు వెలవెలలు, సామజవర గమనా నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా, మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుకు చెప్పతగునా, సామజవర గమనా నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా, మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుకు చెప్పతగునా.
Great, and thank you so much. Once again, all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. What do you say to thank you in Tamil?
Nandri.
Nandri.
Okay. So, okay. Camera. Oh yeah, it's Nandri.
Nandri.
நான் உங்களை it's mean I love you. நான் உங்களை காதலிக்கிறேன்.
நான் உங்களை காதலிக்கிறேன். Nandri.
Nice. Thank you so much.
BE, ME, BTech, MPA, MCA மற்றும் ஆராய்ச்சி படிப்புகளுக்கான சேர்க்கை ஆரம்பம். IIRF தரவரிசையில் தேசிய அளவில் 23வது இடம் பிடித்துள்ள கல்வி நிறுவனம் ஸ்ரீ முத்துக்குமரன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, மாங்காடு, சென்னை.